rolled right off the bed and everybody fell onto the floor. "Oh dear," said Percy, "this won't do at all. My bed is just too small." Suddenly one of the mice pricked up his ears. "What's that noise?" he squeaked. Everyone listened hard. Now they could all hear it. There was a scratching, scraping sound. It seemed to be coming from underneath them. "There's something moving under the floor," whispered Percy. The animals looked frightened, and the mice all started to squeak at once.
"Oh dear, what can it be? It might be a monster with fierce claws and sharp teeth."
The noise grew louder and louder. Then one of the floorboards began to move.
"Look out! It's coming up through the floor."
Suddenly there was a loud creak.
"Help!"
cried the animals, and they all ran to hide. But Percy wasn't frightened. He started to chuckle. Then he laughed out loud. A small, dark head was sticking up through the floorboards. "This isn't a monster," said Percy. "It's a mole." "I'm sorry to burst in like this," said the mole. "I knocked on the door, but nobody heard me." Percy helped the mole up through the hole in the floor, sat him on his hot water bottle to get warm, and put the floorboard back. "It's all right, everyone," he called. "You can come out now." But nobody moved. Nobody stirred. Nobody wanted to come out. The squirrel was tucked away in the pocket of Percy's dressing gown. The hedgehog was in his coat. The fox, the rabbits, the badger, and the ducks were all safely hidden away. The mice had even squeezed themselves into Percy's slippers. Everyone had found a cosy bed. "Well, I never," said Percy. Percy yawned and snuggled down in his own bed once again. "That's better. Now I've got plenty of room," he said, "and a little to spare for a mole." That was Percy the Park Keeper, One Snowy Night, by Nick Butterworth, read by Jim Broadbent. This programme was produced by ID Audio, a HarperCollins children's audiobook. Text copyright Nick Butterworth, 1989, 2011. Production copyright 2019 by HarperCollins Publishers, all rights reserved. Nick Butterworth asserts the moral right to be identified as the author of this work. Thank you for listening.